Long time no see, YouTube. And by long time, I mean like a week or two. So, in this last week or two, I did something for the first time because, novelty. And that was painting my nails. I'm rather straight man. I find some men attractive, but in terms of romantic relationships, I've always wanted to just date women for the most part. But, growing up, A, Um, a lot of people assumed I was gay, and that was something that actually ended up being a bit of a hardship in my youth. Um, and then there was the other portion of it, which was my father. If I ever had really long nails or toenails and I wouldn't clip them, he would threaten to paint them if I didn't, cut them. If I was going to keep them that long, I'll just paint them. You know, it was a threat. It was not that the threat was ever followed through with, and I, I don't think it ever was. And even when I was a kid, I didn't think of the threat as serious. But looking back at it, I think it definitely affected me and how I perceived nail polish. Um, and then you mix in society, because obviously, where is my dad's threat coming from in the first place? Why is this being perceived as a threat? Why is it being thrown out even in jest as a threat? Because of society's views on nail polish and men, and that's something that has been changing uh, really a lot in the last, well, 20 years. I'm 28 now, so when I was 8, I'm sure I got that a lot more, and I don't think it was nearly as acceptable for normal people. Not normal, but normal people to wear nail polish. So yeah, and then that experience. What was it like? It was interesting. So almost instantly, first thing right off the bat, feeling nail polish go on the nail, it was like, oh, okay, that's a sensation. You can actually the second you've got like a little bit of polish on the nail, you start to feel like it's almost like something gripping your nail. Um, and then once you've got them all painted, you've got this like slight sensation on all of your nails that is just like this very gentle grip, and it's an interesting sensation. It's not something I was expecting, and it's something I actually, to some degree, enjoyed. It was a very novel experience, so it let me pay a lot more attention to my fingernails than I otherwise usually get to. And I use the word get to because there are times where I want to pay better attention to my fingernails. It's not often, but especially when your nails start to get long, if you're not careful, you might do something where either you catch the end of one on something and you bend it backwards and that hurts really bad, or you are moving your hand past something and you jam it, just the tip of your fingernail into something, where you otherwise, if you had shorter nails, your hand would have gone by just fine, and maybe break the actual real nail, and that hurts like a bitch. Hi, Chewbacca. So having the nail polish on there and feeling that slight gripping sensation, that was one thing that allowed me to pay better attention to my nails and where they were at in space in terms of where everything else was at. Secondly, the color, seeing the color was another novel experience and was something else that let me, and I use the word let again because sometimes you want to pay attention to your hands and you just can't. Um, Having the nail polish let me pay better attention to my hands on occasion, and one thing I noticed the morning after I did it a Friday night, I was doing some push-ups Saturday morning, and as I was going down to do the first push-ups, I saw the nail polish, and it just kind of brought me like right into that moment, right into my hands, into my body. And as I was doing these push-ups, I realized on the down I don't remember which it was, to be honest with you, but I was in sync, exhaling and inhaling with my down up. And it's not something it's not something I can do consistently enough to know how I even do it. That, that's how this experience was for me. It was very interesting. It was something I just found happening. As I was going 1, 2, all the way to 30, I was just the whole time in sync. I didn't have to do anything. It was just happening to me. I was just breathing in sync with my up and down motion, and I was able to just, feel all the movements throughout my whole body, feel the muscles. It was essentially a flow state, if you're familiar with flow state. Just doing push-ups. And that's crazy to me that just the novelty of painting my nails and seeing my nails painted while doing push-ups, which is an activity I do almost every day, allowed me to drop into a flow state due to the novel experience of having my nails painted. Um, yeah. So, yo YouTube, trying to make more videos as time goes on. But yeah, this was my experience painting my nails. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any novel experiences you'd like to share down below, please do so, and share how they've either helped your life by showing you new things, or even maybe helped drop you into a flow state that was, awesome. Maybe cooler than just, holy crap, I did some push-ups.